Yes, ma'am.
So now I wonder about this about the what you were just saying about the opposites that
Yes.
you attract. So if I concentrate, or if what I want is peace, does that mean that's why we have war?
Of course.
And so we need to have war
because peace couldn't exist in the absence of war.
So we could actually look at the wars that are going on right now as actually a good sign, meaning that a lot of people are actually wishing peace. So that's why we have war, and so that's actually a good thing. So
in the sense, it's a good thing if you don't mind having the opposite in your own field of experience. However, there are entire planets where there are no war. No war of any kind. How do they therefore experience peace? They take a telescope and look at the Earth. You see, the contextual field is as large as the universe itself. It is not necessary to create the opposite of that which you choose in your own backyard. You can create it on another planet. Or even more interestingly, you can create it through your memory. Through your memory. It is not necessary to recreate war in order to experience peace. It's only necessary to cognitively understand that something called war exists. That's why we have memory. That's the purpose of memory. The purpose of memory is to create a contextual field that allows you to experience the self as you wish to experience the self without having to re-experience the opposite of it in real time. So we go there in our memory. How many of you have remembered a time when something was other than what you wanted to be and have promised yourself never again? That's the purpose of memory. That's the purpose of memory. Memory is a divine device allowing us to expand the contextual field beyond the reaches of physical experience. So you can actually think about it and create that contextual field. Yeah.
So it means that if my desire is peace, it doesn't really mean because I think that, or because a lot of people think that we're going to attract war.
No.
So
our job
what I was wondering now, like, wow, if we're all thinking about peace, we're
I
actually
understand. I'm answering your question. So our job is to convince people that the way to that it's not necessary to physicalize war in order to experience peace. And that's the missing element in The Secret. See, The Secret doesn't talk about this. The Secret talks all about creating peace on earth, but nobody explains how the mechanism works. Somebody has to get to the war makers and say, you know, it's not necessary to do this. We don't have to do this anymore. All we have to do is remember a time when we did do this, and that's enough to tell us how to experience peace. That's why, by the way, there are so many monuments around the world to the Holocaust. I was in Boston a few years ago. There's a wonderful Holocaust memorial in the city of Boston. It's right downtown, just a few feet from the Commons there, Boston Commons. And it's about a half a block long, and it's a series of monoliths of hard plastic or glass, plastic, thank you, plexiglass monoliths on which is engraved, etched, the numbers of all the people, all the prisoners who were killed in the Holocaust. Now, when you walk into this monument, this Holocaust memorial, you are just incredibly filled with the energy of all these millions of names, 6 million numbers on these monoliths. And it's impossible not to be impacted. It's impossible not to be affected, I would think, unless you were just totally out of it. Now, but I heard a guy walk in there when I was there, and he said, why do they have to, my God, one thing, the Jews just give it up. Every damn city, every place, they keep on memorial, remember the Holocaust, like remember the Alamo, whatever. Because they didn't get the value. See, the value of the memorial reminding us of that horrible incident is to encourage us and to create a contextual field that allows us to notice that we don't have to repeat it. That's the whole point of it. See? But we keep on saying, why don't the Jews just let it go already? Forget about it. Forget all these memorials, and let's just keep repeating it in Iraq and in Iran and in all over the place. Well, that's the way. Yeah, that's it. There's a good idea. Let's keep repeating it. That's a way. So I'll take the memorials and forget about repeating the behavior, you see.